bum, 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 ba-dum. I am such an idiot. I bought a stock as it was going down. And that is stupid because you only buy stocks when they go up, 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 up. Welcome back to Strongman Personal Finance, everybody. My name is Christopher Belly. I'm a certified CPA accountant. I'm a long-term boglehead investor. I'm author of the book, Stop Being a Broke Loser. It's on Amazon. Links in the description. And I am just rolling at you clowns talking trash on my channel. Now, we all know Chinese stocks are just getting absolutely butchered. It's so bloody and disgusting out there. And a lot of you clowns on YouTube, here's how your little brains work, okay? Y'all are just so used to stocks going up because you started buying stocks in March 2020 with your stupid little Robinhood app, which I do use, but only for speculative stocks. But y'all started buying stocks in March 2020, and they only went up, bro. You bought the stock, and then the next day, it went up 20%. Now, y'all expect that when you buy a stock, you're going to get instantly rewarded, okay? For example, Alibaba. I bought it, and it went down. And that's stupid because how stocks work is if you're a good stock picker, they must immediately go up afterwards. And if they go down, you're a fool. You could have just waited, bro. Oh my God. I think this is freaking hilarious. So Baba, I think, is now in the high 70s, which is just insanely cheap, okay? Now, I'm not trying to convince you to buy Baba. You don't have to buy Baba. You don't have to do any individual stocks. You can put 100% of your money in globally diversified index funds, which is exactly what I do, okay? Even if I'm wrong about Baba, I don't care because 95% of my money is not in Baba. It's in the globe, okay? So, I'm not trying to convince you to buy Baba, okay? And I actually advise you don't put a lot of money into any individual stocks. I mean, I'm taking a little risk here because I believe this whole market's reaction is stupid. I think it's ridiculous, okay? When people in the market get scared, because, markets are composed of people or institutions, they sell, okay? Because they have all these impressions that Baba's going to be delisted. Oh my God, you don't actually own the company on a technical basis. Technically, actually, you don't own the company. They're scared that China's now going to invade Taiwan. There's all sorts of BS out there, okay? Now, could Baba be delisted? Yeah, it's possible. Do you not own the company technically, on a very, minute basis? Yeah, you don't. I mean, it's a freaking VIE, okay? Could China invade Taiwan? Yeah, 100% they could. Do I think all those are likely? No. Now, what else? China's economy, okay? COVID lockdowns, real estate troubles, slow down everything. Everybody's scared, bro. And people's reaction is, if there's a temporary slowdown in the economy, they sell. It's a joke. It's so freaking sad, okay? Look at the data and use your brain. What countries are going to have the most GDP growth going into the future? Between now and 2030, what countries do you think are going to expand their economies much more quickly? Do you think it's going to be Western economies like the U.S. with our stupid stock market that goes up 10% per year, even though our economy grows at 1% on a real basis, 2% maybe? Or do you think it's going to be places like China, who everybody thinks is communists, but strangely enough, they have stock exchanges and, I guess they have, they do have private entities and businesses, but the government does have more influence. Apparently China's communist, bro. Actually, China is a fascist country, right? This is what Germany would probably look like if it didn't get defeated by the Allies, okay? You have private enterprise, but you also have a strong central government that basically tells big industry what to do in certain circumstances, okay? China is a fascist economy. It's not communist. But all you clowns out there, you're like, oh my God, they're communists. They're going to seize the means of production and take everything. No. China, they learned their freaking lesson, okay? Communism kept that country poor. It was a disaster, and they were a joke. They had billions of people, 1.3 billion people, and they got pushed around and shoved around by Western powers for decades. 18th century, 19th century, they were a freaking joke. And why were they a joke? Well, number one, because they weren't that developed in the 1800s. And number two, communism really slowed down their economic growth. And they quickly realized that if they want to keep up with the world, actually become a dominant, relevant power, they need to get rid of that communism crap, okay? So no, they're not communists, all right? Their party, their political party, the CCP, is what, the Chinese Communist Party. Sure, okay. It says it's communist. They're not freaking communists, all right? If they have a stock exchange and they have private enterprises, massive industries and, private industries, they're not communist. Y'all are so full of crap, all right? So I hear all these stupid, lame excuses. And people call me a moron because I bought more Alibaba. Okay, this is the perfect time. If you believe Alibaba's a good buy, with a small part of your portfolio, I am not saying put a lot of money into this stock. At max, couple percent. If you believe that this company in 10 years is going to be a freaking powerhouse, which it already is already, why would you give a crap if the stupid stock went down? Now, I actually went and read some analyst price targets. And of course they slash them, because what stupid analysts do, because they're freaking losers and morons. Oh, I went to college and got a degree in finance, and then I blew my boss, and then he gave me a promotion, and now I work at Goldman Sachs. So what they do is when the stock goes up, they increase their price targets. When the stock goes down, they cut their price targets. It's so stupid. I don't even think they use fundamental analysis. It's a huge freaking joke, okay? So yeah, I I don't care what anybody else says. I don't care what happens. I mean, it's okay if a nuke goes off in China and destroys all the cities. Okay, maybe that's a different story. But I do not care in the slightest what happens in the short term with this stock. I really, really, really don't. And if you're a long-term investor, you should not either, okay? This is not Tattooed Chef. This is not Honest My Bonest. This is not Truck Stop My Uck Stop, all right? This is a very profitable, revenue-growing, cash-generating machine located in one of the fastest developing countries in the world, okay? I'm not worried about it. Now, if I had Tattooed Chef, oh my God, I would sell that in a heartbeat. Oh God. Woo, boy. There's no bottom to that. Well, Jeremy's a power bottom. I guess that counts as a bottom. But there's no bottom to stocks like that. Alibaba, I mean, it could go down insanely more. I think the market's being insanely irrational right now. It could go down more and more and more. And y'all clowns could laugh and laugh and laugh and laugh. But guess what? What if it turns around? What if all these fears go away? The war in Russia and Ukraine ends. All the fears calm down. The economy's doing great. What do you think it's going to be like in 10 years? Honestly, think about it. Do you think these stocks are going to be down forever? I mean, anything's possible. But in my thought process is there's going to be a time when everybody's bullish on China and the red dragon and, stocks are going to go up. All the Chinese stocks are going to freaking explode and return to their intrinsic value. That's what I believe, okay? So, yeah, I'm going to keep buying, incrementally. I'm not putting a ton of my net worth into it. I don't think anybody should do that. I'm still 95% VT, and it'll stay that way. And that's my thoughts. So, y'all have a good day. And if you don't like what I do, you can go somewhere else, okay? Chew!